going on, guys? New week. Let me tell you, it's cold here in Kansas. So, with that being cold here, I need to get to working in the garage. So, the Oldsmobile is outside, and it sucks working on when it's cold. So, got this engine over here. We do need to reseal it. So, got her right there. If you guys haven't been following, this is a 5.3 4L60E, and supposedly it runs. So, we did get to run for a little bit, and I had a small tick. So, could be a lifter, could just be, just something small. No big deal. But the main deal is I got all kinds of gaskets, and we are going to basically reseal this engine. We're going to leave the head gaskets alone, focus on all the other gaskets for it. Oil pan, intake, valley, put new knock sensors in it. Do got a set of stainless headers. I'm actually trading some labor for, so they're stainless long tube headers. And instead of paying for those, I'm going to change a heater core in a 62 Bel Air wagon. So we will get that changed. Yeah, so I ended up getting the headers already. So, but as for today, we need to get this transmission separated from the engine and just kind of really get to cracking down on this thing and start taking it apart. So that's the idea, guys. Let's get to it. All right, so yesterday, didn't really get much on this other than getting on the stand. I did go ahead and take off the water pump, tensioner pulley, and alternator and power steering pump. So I got that sitting right there. Don't mind my disaster of a garage right now. Trying to get this thing ready for Starbirds, trying to get this done. I need to get ready for a wiring job. I got a lot of crap in the way. So I do want to go ahead and get this tore down and kind of look at what we're looking at. So, but for right now, I need to get this pulley off, and we need to take all this just crap off. This actually won't be going back on. What we'll do is we will put a freeze plug in here, block that off. And this will also be coming off. We'll put a 1/4 inch pipe plug down in there. The water, let's see. Yeah, so this is also going to be disappearing. What we'll do is we'll take this off, and we will drill a hole in the water pump. We'll run that steam line to the water pump. And yeah, just kind of really simplify all this crap. So that tis be the idea. So here we go. All right, we got all this cut and tore apart here. Got the knock sensors pulled out. A little bit of moisture in that one, not a big deal. But once we clean these up, we will go ahead and re-silicone these. That way it does keep water out of those and keep from throwing a sensor code eventually. Got the valve covers loose here, so we're gonna pull those apart, see what she looks like. Looks good. Actually, I mean, honestly, it does. It looks pretty dang good. So, that's cool. We'll pour some oil down those though. And definitely pour some oil basically all over the inside of this whenever we can. Pull this side apart. Yeah, everything looks really, really good. Yeah, so not too shabby. We'll get those cleaned up. Definitely get this cleaned up. Need to run a shop back on this, get all this gunk out, take this valve cover out, get it kind of polished up here. We'll get everything painted. We need to take the front cover off, see what she looks like. But yeah, not too bad, guys. Looks pretty good. I'll put that back on there. Actually, I'm gonna go and tighten a couple of these. Oil's looking good so far. No shavings or nothing like that. Now this pan was dirty before, so don't get confused here. Yeah, no metal shavings, no water, nothing out of the ordinary. Think we'll be okay. Definitely got some oil leaks going on up here though. Jeez Louise. Yeah, we'll have to address all that. Water jacket's a little rusty, a little crusty. Nothing too bad. Probably just had straight water in this. Actually, it was straight. I guess I wouldn't say 100%, but probably 80% just water. But, yeah, no big deal. Nothing cracked, so that's the main deal. All right, go and pull this cover off. There we go. Okay, got a little build up, nothing terrible. There's your oil pump. Timing chain. I'm willing to bet that that's probably too loose. That's a little floppy. Not ideal. It's not what you want, probably. Again, I'm not an LS guy, so couldn't tell you for 100%, but small block, that's way too excessive. So, we may look into getting a whole new timing chain here. Yeah, I don't like that. Might as well throw a new oil pump on it too. Why not, right? Just money. All right, guys. Well, I haven't got nothing done the last couple days. Been sicker than a dog, and now we got this to deal with. Got all this snow. As you can see, the Oldsmobile's a little covered up. So I think any work that we're gonna do is gonna be inside the garage. Messing with the engine. I got it somewhat cleaned up. Needed a little bit more to it. And just kind of get it ready to put everything back together. I got new knock sensors ordered. Couple piddly things I didn't think I'd need, but I guess I do. So we do got some stuff on order. So it should be here sometime next week. But this week, hopefully we can just focus on getting this thing cleaned up and yeah, situated. So I'm gonna run and grab some engine paint, come back, see how the roads are and everything, and then come back and hopefully get this thing degreased and cleaned up. That's the idea anyways. Oh man, looks like a disaster in here now, but you know what? We're trying to clean an engine up, so we can clean the shop afterwards. Anywho, here's the oil pan. Take a good look at her. There's the old oil pan gasket. Don't need that anymore. If I can get it off here. Okay, well, hang on a second. All right, get that off. Now we can take a gander. Hit our oil pan here. Let me get this flash on here. All right, so that's the bottom of our oil pan. Kind of nasty, got some trash down in there. Nothing too bad. I think we'll take this plate off, put it in the solvent tank, get her all nice and pretty. Yeah, not too bad. We'll get this thing cleaned up, get it painted along this block. Got some degreaser sitting on it. We'll get all this cleaned up. I'm not going to take that cover off there. I'm not worried about it. Everything turns over just like it should, so no big deal. So yeah, other than that, we're going to get this thing cleaned and take care of the rest this week. What's going on, guys? All right. I've been sicker than a dog. I haven't got nothing done hardly. All the snow still ain't melted, so we are stuck in the garage today, which ain't a bad thing because we got a lot of parts that come in. I'm going to show you what those are. All right, this is all the parts that we need. We are missing one thing, and that's going to be the fuel injector O-rings. It's no big deal. We did go ahead and get a Mellings. This is a high volume standard pressure oil pump. Came with the pickup tube O-rings. We got the timing chain, the timing gear. This is going to be the, it's a gasket for the oil cooler block-off plate. Got some plugs. These are intake bolts. This is the heater hose block-off for the water pump. This is the dumbbell for the back of the block. Goes for the oil passages. Let's see, these go on the bottom of the valley cover for the NOx sensors. We got a standard thermostat. I think it's 185 temp. Of course, oil filter. NOx sensor harness. NOx sensors. Cam cover plate. This is the rear cover. Yeah, that's a rear main seal and the rear cover. Intake gaskets. Those are Felpro intake gaskets. And we got the valley cover gasket and valve cover gaskets. This is our front cover gasket with the seal, water pump gaskets, all the good crap. Let's see what else. Oil pan gasket. So, got a lot of parts. Now we just gotta go put them all on. As far as today, I think we're gonna work on the top end as getting the. I want to get the valley cover in, NOx sensors, and the valve cover gaskets. I'd like to get those done. And I gotta find me a tool to put the rear main seal in. I did not buy the cover that had the seal in it like I should have. It's just one less step, one less thing to go wrong. So I didn't do that, but no big deal. We went the cheap way. So I think gaskets and everything here, I'll have to look, but I added it up just the other day. I think it's like $235 is exactly what it is. And some change, of course, but you know. So, to reseal an engine with oil pump, timing chain, all that crap like that, we got $235 in it. So, I just hope the engine doesn't blow up now. Anyways, that's what we're up to right now. All right, so listen, she is not the prettiest thing, all right? We did get it all painted up. Took the oil pan off. Let's see. Whoa. Got her spotless. Got it cleaned up. The front timing cover, got it hanging there. Got them all both painted. Got the block here painted up. Looks really good. Didn't worry about these because they're coming off. Let's see, I think I don't have it up here. Thought I did. All right. Anyways, so all that's painted. look beautiful. Up here, not worried about, because that intake right there, we'll be covering this. That's also freshly painted. Now, as long as you guys don't look at it real close, it looks really good. So yeah, not too shabby. Anyways, let's get the crack-a-lackin'. The valve covers are on. Got these NOx sensors in. And I went ahead and silicone around those. Everything that I've been seeing. They do that. That way whenever you get water on the engine, it doesn't go down in there. And screw with your NOx sensors. So got those. Got the steam line on. And one thing I did notice is it did come with the fuel injector O-rings. So I do not have to order those, thankfully. It worked out pretty good. Did not know that it came with them. So, yeah, we do got a little bit of time today. I think we will start on messing with this oil pump and timing chain and stuff. See what we can come up with. All right, this oil pump. So I guess there's multiple ways that you can do this. A lot of guys, I guess they'll take these bolts, kind of do them finger tight, and then rotate the engine 2-3 times, and then torque them down to 18 foot-pounds. We're not going to do that. I actually thought about doing it at first, but after going up there, talking to Dale, again, he's with Price's Automotive here in Fredonia. So a huge shout out for his knowledge and everything on this. Because I was just going to do that, turn the engine, torque her down, crawl her good, which I guess a lot of guys do. And it works. It does. Personally, though, I don't know if it does. But for them, I've seen it work for a few of them. But what we're going to do is I bought some feeler gauges, and they go to 2,000. So now that these are finger tight, I'm going to take this off. Takes the front cover off. That way we can get to the gears. All right, I'm going to take this front cover off. I will give you a better look at this here in a second. Let me put these bolts to the side. Okay, so this is going to be your oil pump. This is the internal side of it. And what this will do is, if you don't get this shimmed correctly, this right here will actually, basically it's gonna lose oil pressure and it's gonna eat itself. So you wanna have good tolerances, top, bottom, all the way around it. That way it doesn't hurt anything. So by doing that, I'm gonna take these feeler gauges, I'm gonna take them apart here, and I'll show you what we can do on this. Okay, I bought 2 sets of feeler gauges just because we want that 0.002. And the way Dale was telling me is that you can go in here and put it on top, side, bottom, all the way around it. That way this is O2 all the way around. But what I was thinking is we can actually, this is long enough, it goes around quite a bit of this pump. So it should be just enough tolerance all the way around it. So what I'm doing right here is sliding this in right there. So now the top is where it needs to be. And we're going to take this on the bottom, loosen these bolts a little bit more. So, let me show you here. I got those feeler gauges on this side of the pump and that side of the pump. So you can see them. Got them kind of sticking out here. The reason why I have them sticking out is so whenever I torque this oil pump down, I'll be able to pull those out. So yeah, as of right now, it's perfect. So we're going to torque these down to 18 foot-pounds, all 4 of these, and then we will torque these to 108 inch-pounds, which luckily I got one that does inch-pounds. Now I bought this, I don't know if you guys see my wife, I bought this on sale. I think it was, if I bought a hat for $1.50, this ended up being $7.50. So I got $9 in this. Not too bad. I got a nice hat, but I ended up losing the hat, sadly, so whichever. I got a hell of a torque wrench though. So all right, guys. I know I haven't posted nothing last week, so There's been quite a bit going on, and I've been working on this engine whenever I can. What you guys saw is what we did. We got basically everything on, except we needed the intake, and we need to still do the rear main and that dumbbell. So those will be the last things on there. Fill it full of oil. Kind of turn it over by hand, get a little bit of oil moving in this, and connect it back to the transmission, and then put it back in the car. So that's going to be the idea. I'm not sure if we'll get to that this coming week or not. Again, we got some stuff going on, and past couple days, the Model A's actually been sitting outside here because we have been building something pretty special. We had Dakota, my wife, her grandma, she ended up passing away. Her name was Carolyn. She was one of the sweetest women. Always had a good time. Giving her a hard time. She was a blast. Very, very gullible. So, anyways, so for the past couple days, I've actually been building a casket for it. So this turned out really nice, and I'm honored to be able to do that. So reason being why we haven't got nothing done is because this is definitely very important. So anyways, we'll get back on the car and everything eventually. Take a little time, spend with family, kind of just enjoy some time with them. So that is the idea. Like I said, we'll get this thing buttoned up. Just got a couple more things on it, so it'll be good. Other than that, appreciate you guys watching. Comment, like, do whatever. You ain't got to do nothing, but trying to get this channel bigger and make it better each week. So that's the idea. Anyways, you guys have a good week. Stay safe, stay warm. I'll see you next time. All right, you want to tell them bye? Bye. Knuckles. Boom, boom.